So, guys, I know the first time you walk through the door, it can be really intimidating in merchant services. So, we have two different scripts that we use for two different approaches. One is if you know the owner's name, the other is if you do not know the owner's name or even know what the owner looks like or anything about them, right? So, number one, when you know the owner's name, we'll say his name is Joe for today's example. You just walk in and you say, "Hey, is Joe here?" And you say it in a tonality that makes you sound familiar. It's like, yeah, I've known Joe for 20 years. Like, oh, hey, Joe, how you doing? It's like, pretend like you've spoke to that person for 100 times before and that you've known them for all this time, and use that kind of a tonality when you're walking through the door. So, hey, is Joe there? And they'll say, oh, who are you? It's just Mitch. And you say, it's just Mitch. And you say it in that same familiar tonality because it's like, you're supposed to know me. Don't you know me? Joe knows me. Everybody knows me here. And you kind of say it in that way to sound familiar. This will definitely help you get through that gatekeeper. And if they say, well, what do you hear about today, Mitch? Just say, personal business. They'll kind of like a shrug it off kind of thing. Like, how dare you ask me? Personal business. Just here for personal business. And those tonalities are very core in what you do. If you say these things in the wrong way, like, who are you here? Oh, I'm here for Joe. They're like, whoa, 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 back off, right? They're like, who are you? Oh, it's Mitch. Oh, okay. Like, now you're scaring me, bud. Like, now the gatekeeper red flag is going up and they're saying, this guy doesn't know Joe. Who is this guy? So make sure that you're using those familiar tonalities. Now, on the second part of that script, if you don't know anybody there, you're going in completely cold. Usually we'll say something like, hey, I'm a representative with Visa and MasterCard. May I please speak to who's in charge of the accounting? Well, I guarantee you the gatekeeper is running for the owner with this script. And we use this not to be dishonest. We do represent Visa and MasterCard. We have accounts with Visa and MasterCard. We're certified ISO through Visa and MasterCard, and we do work with them. And we're trying to help them save money on their rates. And that is the whole idea of the pitch. So to get through that gatekeeper and get to getting into setting that appointment, these are the two different things we use to look a little bit more familiar, or just to raise up that flag and get that gatekeeper to get that business owner or decision maker for you as soon as possible, because that becomes the most difficult thing when you're getting into the merchant services business.